What's going on YouTube? This is me, and today we're gonna be doing to Kalandatu from Vulnap. So it was the hardest change I ever solved on my life, but I can basically definitely say is the most realistic and the most cool machine. It's the best machine I ever solved from SnowScan, and so it was really great. So I decided to be so it with you. So I think it's looked like real life fantastic scenario. Then it's because a cult is it can be give you more chance to be do it. So if you're ready, let's get started fastly. As always, we are starting it with mmap scan, but we need to be now there's on 3 clients, so we need to be hacked them all to be get rooted. So we have to be now before, and this is running on DC on 230, and I dumping mmap scan for 240 and 215 with together is over here. It's for 214. Doesn't look like TCP1 is open, but it's not for important to be asked here. There's important things we saw is to be 4033. It's actually 1433 on MS-SQL, and then it's basically giving us here name of the MS-SQL, the services one and Kalandatu.Vulnap. And another important things here you can basically understand for 215. So it's like giving us here SSH on 22, and the important things another is really important is NFC on 2049. So to be understanding it, basically we can basically check here on to be 213. It's DC. It's because it's dumping us here 3389 from here is DC01 Kalandatu and Vulnap. So let's get started here. Nano and etc host. I'm gonna be giving here everything we need. So let's upload it here. Okay, so we are basically now this is DC, and we can add it here or domain and DNS computer name directly. I'm gonna be put it here. It's DC01 Kalandatu.Vulnap, and then for domain name it's Kalandatu for Vulnap for sure. So I'm gonna be going for here 14. It's an app, and we are basically so it's service 1 and Kalandatu.Vulnap. So I'm gonna be add this, and then let's checking for 15, and it says here it could be services 2, right? I think it's yes. I'm gonna be adding here services 2 Kalandatu.Vulnap. We are ready for to be enumeration here. So, but it's important things we can basically start thinking here DC, but sometimes it could be directly cool way, but not for about this room. We need to be checking here 2054 and which one is NFC, and then if you're checking here 49 on NFC exploit, so you may want to be checking here in the hack tricks, and then it will definitely show you cool things you will ever solve. So I'm gonna be checking here, and we have the same thing, and that's giving us a 4 versions or something like that. But always I starting with showmont-e. Gonna be put it here, and we are working on the 15th. So let's give this. So we can basically show us here. It's not really spell all standard ports if we can check last can, but if there's an 49. Which one is equal enough to protocol. So then we can basically see here everything you can now is mounting to know which folder has server available to mount you asking using. So and we saw here MNT and NFC shares is over here. We need to be get them on our shares is over here. So let me checking why MNT. Okay, so we can basically do here ls, right? MNT NFC shares. So there is no, that's great. I'm gonna be putting here meteor. Okay, so let's make directory. So then we can do here which one we are learning is from here, and then we are creating our example on a new directory, so it's name type to be getting. So basically I'm gonna be using here mount-d and an NFC. So we need to be giving here protocol. It's the protocol for sure, and then after that you may want to be giving here domain name, and then where you want to be after that, and then actually download it, and then where you want to be access it here. So I was checking here MNTFC, So let's checking is there MNT and NFC. Yes, it's look like MNT NFC is not here. Okay, NFC. Okay, so we need to be here remote-r and the mount-t does not exist. Yeah, we need to be created here, make there, and do here one more time. So basically we should specify use version 2 because it doesn't any authentication alteration, so which one we use it here. So then after that we are getting here on something on MNT then NFC. So let me here visiting and we got here switch it's 344 running config and config file. So let's actually checking with the last is something important. There's look like yes that we got here some to be hash, so it's look like a crackable, and we know here enable the password is Cisco. So it look like nothing important too much, so it's look like basic Cisco config file. So for example this look like a trying here, but we got here the username which one is zim_clandatu.vulnap. So we may want to be user here. I'm gonna be copy the selection, then put it here. Okay, so the which one we are getting to, it's over here like some password, and it's over here to be hash. So let's checking this if it's crackable. I'm gonna be putting here on the hash. Wanna be called here actually cd opt vulnap chains clandatu, and I'm gonna be putting here zim.hash. So I hope it will be hash for zim.hash with raku.txt, and we saw it's really the basic password which one is equal football 22. So we didn't have any idea for which password is, but we can basically understand it here it's for zim. So then we can do here for the next thing, and for the zim with this password. So we are already know it's working SMB on the DC on port 445. So let's try to be checking here if it's if this credential is valid. So I'm gonna be using here crackmap exec SMB and DC01. It's DC1, yeah, DC1 clandatu.vulnap -u zim and -p, which one we are getting here football 22. Okay, let's get it here. Then yes, okay, so this credential is look like valid. I'm gonna be checking here shares fastly. So we have some readable file here, which one is equal humders and not lag on a system wall. I don't think so is system wall and not lag will be important, but we can basically check it here SMB client-l. Not really need to be using here -l. I think DC1 clandatu.vulnap, and then humders it's over here. I'm gonna be checking here with username zim, and then let's use his password. So got it here wrong, maybe. Let's see. Okay, so we have an access here with some directory, which one is Jenkins, Don, Clee, and I can spell it here. So I'm gonna go here, try to Clee and ls, and access the needed. We got it here. So there's look like nothing on SMB, but we are already got it here. Another port is already open on 15. Oh, it's on the 14, right? So I'm gonna be try here MS SQL. So we can basically do it with crackmap exec. So I'm gonna be deleting here shares, and then changing is with MS SQL, and then we need to be changing here this one with services 1. So let's try if it's work. Yeah, we have an access here on the with this credential on Zim on MS SQL actually. So I'm gonna be putting here MS SQL directly. Maybe we can get it here something different. I'm gonna be using here MSS client.python, and then I'm gonna be using here Windows authentication. It's not MSS client.python. Okay, so I was using here before, then I think we can use basically on Windows authentication. Let's put it here, clandatu.vulnap zim. So we need to be giving here on the password, I think, which one is equal football. I have no idea how it's actually spelling football. So let me check it first. Oh, that's right, football 20, and then add services1 clandatu.vulnap. So its encryption is okay. So we can accessible here SQL, but we are here as a guest. So it's look like we have no enable here as CMD shell, but we can basically try write xp dir3 on, for example, C file. So let's look like it's no ID here. I'm gonna be putting here help. Okay, so we can do enable xp-cmd shell. Okay, xp dir3 on C. No, we have no accesses here. Permission was deleted. Object xp dir3 on MSS SQL system resources. So what we can actually try here. So we can log in here as a guest, and so that means we can cannot run xp-cmd shell and xp dir3. Just can check in local folder on xp dir3, and it's not look like working here. So but there is something different. While I saw in this room, I'm gonna be show you right now. We can call it here extend storage proceed procedure xp file access appears to xp file access appears system admin permissions. If I run with system admins, it's not look like getting here. So there's something adding here. You can try this one. So then I decided here it was working here to be get some hash. So let me see the responder -i to 0 for getting here some maybe NTLM hash, and giving here it's over here right now, and then we can basically try something different. So gonna be putting here to my IP addresses, and then after that can call it here like in test. So it's not important, just try to be trigger it. So I'm gonna be using here 10 A to this one. So let's use it here test. So then after that maybe we can get something on here. I'm gonna be putting here. So it's basically say the operating system return and the access is deleted, but we can get here something as a RESTSEC. So we have right now is a RESTSEC hash on the MS SQL, and I'm gonna be try here for crack it. So let me try on with Hashcat or on John. It's not important. So I'm gonna be using here nano, but it's important things to here which one is username is RESTSEC, and then hash. Let me copy this. Okay, I'm gonna be putting here on the John RESTSEC hash and then dash wordless. Why is giving this? Wordless and user shave wordless raku.txt. So as RESTSEC has already here to be easy password, which one is equal here starship 99, and then we have here second credential. So we have 2 user and 2 password right now. Then I think we can add here some username maybe or not. So everything look like okay. So but I want to be sure if it's working here. Let's try starship 99 on MSS. It's not for Zim, right? Okay. It's for RAS. It's calling here RASZAC, right? Alright, so let's try. So we are enabled to be getting here MS SQL, but I think it will be gas. So I'm gonna be putting here same thing for SMB on DC01, and then let's check it. Maybe we need to be checking here something different password for RASZAC. So I wanna be sure here, because I saw it a lot of time ago and I have no idea right now. So we have to access for RASZAC on MS SQL on the services one and the DC01 on SMB. Great. So I decide to be doing here right now. I think we can do basically things. So I'm gonna be putting here meter blood, and then let's go here blood here. So it's time to be get a blood hunt because we have already here. Okay, so I need to be running here Neo4j console. Then use here blood hunt Python. Okay, so let me give it here on to be vigilant that to clan vulnap. Okay, so you may want to be using here Zim and for football 22 or Rasak password, so it's important. So I'm gonna be using here the same thing, doesn't matter. So I'm gonna be putting here DC1 for to be IP addresses. So let me just change it and I give it here. So we can successfully connecting the LDAP server on DC1 and then get one domains in forest, 4 computers, 26 users, and 58 groups and 6 GPS, something like that. So it's basically we do here to get all users file with Bloodhound. So it will be really easy to you. I'm gonna be show you right now. Okay, so it was like, all right, so you can basically do this command for creating a full user list on the JSON file. So you cannot use it here grab, so it's JSON files generally on one line to be do it. So I always use this. It will be quick, save your life to be saving the user file. So and you will be see here we got all users as over here. So if you go back here and you get full user.txt. So we have right now full users.txt and 2 credential and JSON files from Bloodhound. So I think it's now time to be running here Bloodhound and upload this file and try to be looking for what we can do basically. So to be understanding it, we can right now is clearing database. Okay, we need to be upload JSON file. Let's use opt vulnap. Okay, so chain. Okay, to be blood, and let me upload all JSON file here. So let's checking for to be our user. So for example, let's checking for Rasak. So our user it's over here, and we can do here mark user on it, and you can check it here important idea to be information to be get here idea. For example, let's checking for first degree group membership. It's domain user. So it's basically can do is member of because we haven't access SMB. Okay, so unrelated group membership it's to be everyone authenticated users and pre-Windows. It's look like nothing more important. So there is no look at admin rights, so that's cool. It's not ending directly, but we have got here and 2 things. So our users is the Rasak can change password for Rico and Ibanez. So I want to be check here. Get is not here. Okay, Rasak can change password for Ibanez. I don't know how can I call, but it's look like something like that. Okay, so Ibanez and Rico. So it could be a great idea to us, but I'm not sure if it's needed right now. We can just basically do here anything need. Check it here to be get back. Object controls. So our user is add credential link on enterprise admin K do something. I don't think it's important. And the right DC add an administrator, but we have no permission yet. So I'm gonna be go here. Let's checking for exploited and add credentials. Everything is look like the same. But I wonder here. So before we get to be change password Ibanez and Rico. So we have already here MS SQL, right? Gonna be put it here. So it's working on services 1. So it's need to be get way to be here as domain admin or database admin. So let's checking for database admin first, and we have database admins. It's over here. So need to be checking here direct members. So we have a members database admin is daily I don't know how can I spell it, daily dry or something like that. So we are basically now as daily dry okay, so let's call them daily dry. Okay, daily dryer, it's he is database admin of services 1 clan.datu.vulnap. So we can basically do something to change password even as Enrico and get some the high reachable targets. But I think we need to be rooted all machine to be gathered here the first idea to be gathered here. So it's on the where was it? Let's see. Okay, it was on the services 1, and we can try to be added here services 1 as to be user. So if I have no idea about here the letter, so what we can try basically. So gonna be go here. We have already full users.txt, and then let's get users spns maybe gonna be work. So it could be great idea to be doing here. But if you want to be working here get users spns, so it's need to be combustible user. So how we can basically understanding it. So you may want to be get here and list all combustible account. So when we saw here there is no any combustible accounts except the Kerberos TGT, and then it's look like we have no access get users SPS. So it's look like not working here get any domain hash or something like that. So there's another things here we can do basically things like what we can try, for example, can try to be accessed here on the data dryer. So I'm gonna be using here go back and then data dryer. So we are really actually chance here because we have object ID for data dryer, and then it's always comes my mind to be doing here for creating silver tickets. So I'm gonna be using here, for example, unreal group membership. Okay, let me go back and this one. Okay, so let me check it, this one. Okay, so it's member of database admins directly. So let's try to be created here silver ticket. Okay, I'm gonna be using here silver ticket. So it's important to be how you can actually create. So the silver ticker is attack involves exploitation to be active directory environments. So this method is occurring NTLM hash or services account. So such as a computer account for tickets granting services ticket. With this forged tickets, an attacker can access specific services network. So we need to be here impersonating any user. So it's not important impersonating any user. So if we need to here impersonating any user, it's already here. We got it here before RASAC. Typically aiming for administrative privilege, it's besides so be using as case forking tickets secure and less deductible. So you may want to be using here different tab on the, but we're gonna be using here on the Linux, so we have no access on the Windows yet. So let's use it here ticketer Python. Then I'm gonna be using here directly. So let's check it here first. Create here anti-hash. So anti-hash generator. I'm gonna be putting here or password, and it will be giving us here correct NTLM hash for RASAC. So that we need to be using here, but it's important how we can use it. It's over here. So I'm gonna be putting here. Great. Ticketer.python and anti-hash we are already got it. So we were talking about before and domain SID for the leader. So and if you're gonna be checking here is in info, and you will be see it's over here domain SID, and you can basically find on here on Bloodhound. So I'm gonna be putting here domain SID like that, and I think it's not time to be give here domain, and then basically our domain name is clandatu.vulnap. Okay, let me open here clandatu.vulnap, and we are need to be now here which one with CPM. So it's basically say us here services principal name. Then after we check here services principal name for to be added here, it's add a member of database admin. So we need to be added here MS SQL for services one clandatu.vulnap, and then after that all we need to be given here on the username. So I already done it here. Let me show you. Packer ticketer. Okay, so anti-hash for RASAC, domain SID for the Derriere, and domain clandatu and the services clandatu and one. So I have no yet here in packet ticketer because of my new Kali Linux. I'm gonna be changing here with to be ticketer.python. Okay, let me change, and then let's try. So creating basic skeleton only here, and we got here delete driver and cage file. Then as you can see here, it's successfully. So we are just using here ticketer for create Sylvie tickets, and from to be anti-hash you need to be give password, cyberchef flag, and anti-alarm hash for domain SID. So if you're ready, we can do here export. Term services name is here. Okay, let's do there cage, and then after checking here KLS, we are got it here MS SQL service on here. So let's try here directly MS SQL client.python, and we can do here Windows authentication again, and the dash key. We have not giving here any password, so we can basically use it here clandatu.vulnap, and then you will be see here we are the administrator right now on MS SQL. So that was really cool, right? So I'm gonna be using here help, and then we have an to be the commands we can basically use it here. So I'm gonna be using here nav xp cmd shell, and then it's look like work. So I'm gonna be using here for my here store proceed. What does it mean actually? Enable xp cmd shell. I already done it actually. So need I use it here exec? Who am I? Maybe. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna be using here exit and the klist. Maybe it's deleting fastly. No, it's not. And MS SQL client. And okay, so I'm gonna be putting here help again. Enable xpcmd shell and the who am I. Let's look like not work. It's need to be basic things to here we need to be do. Okay, xpcmd shell who am I, maybe. Yeah, so it's look like work, and we are RASAC on the clandatu right now. So we can basically use it here xp.32, I think. So let's use c users. So we have it here RASAC. Let's checking him desktop. So there is no any flag yet here. So we need to be do here basically on the shell, or we can do here directly to be privilege escalation. So I'm gonna be using here xpcmd shell and the who am I preview, and yes, so we are basically so we here see impersonate privilege directly. I'm gonna be putting here see impersonate privilege, and you can check it here anything you may want to be here. I told you before, I don't know if you watch this video or gonna be access my Twitter or to be something like that. I already created here to be this is my website. So using here all vulnap write tabs you can find here. For example, if I need it here C enable, so let's give it here in-person privilege, and then you may want to be visiting here and you can getting access everything you need. So let's put it here C in %privilege, and the same thing. So we need to be uploaded here shell exe, which one we are creating before on MSF Gnome, and then upload here got potato, and then upload here I'm running got potato as a here shell exe, and you will be getting here anti-authority system. So I'm gonna be using here got potato. It's over here, which one I found. I already downloaded it, and let's use it right now. So let's go here got potato.exe, and I'm gonna be using here MSF Gnome Fastly. We can use it here shell exe, and let's change it with my current IP addresses on Tanja, Ada, Tuda, and 281, and let's upload it here somewhere. Okay, so where is a gas here, so we can exit. So let's upload it here MSF console-q. Okay, run. We can basically do here. So need to be upload them first, but let's start firstly on MSF console. Let's see, use exploit multi-handler, set payload, set lhost on tin 0, set outport on 443. Okay, I'm gonna be using here again. So it's making me mad. It's gonna be work, but I'm really mad for this. Okay, it's like an obsessidian. So we can basically do here exploit, and let's see. So we have already here got potato exe and shell.exe. I'm gonna be using here Python 3 on the listener on port 80, and then we are listening on 443. Okay, so let's upload it here. So which commands I actually use it for upload, you can basically check it here. So I uploaded here shell.exe first. Let's see. Okay, it's look like Sanet. Then upload got potato on program data. Let's upload it here. So it was here, I think more cooler, and run this got potato exe as shell exe. Then let's see. So we are get shell as back here as successfully, and if I'm gonna be using here shell, and who am I? We are getting here anti-authority system. So let's check in here. We have an access on there. Okay, so let's checking for administrator, and maybe get here something correct. So PowerShell. Okay, so we have an already here PowerShell, and go here desktop, and then you will be see here you get your first flag. So we are already done here service 1. So need to be got here so it was service 1, right? Which one is service 1 here? Okay, so it's service 1. So it's done. Okay, we hacked this, and we need to be hacked this here on the 15 and 13. So need to be got here successfully to be working here. So let's remember before what we got here. As you know before, as RASAC, we can available to be changed here password for 2 users as Ibanez and Rico. I don't remember. Let's check it out. Yep. So generic right on them, but if you want to be check it more coolly, sorry, it's need to be here. Where is it? Okay, so the first change password the RASAC can do for Ibanez and Rico. So the force change password is really basics exploit you can basically do. So if you want to be doing here directly, you can go my the tags and the force change password, so you will be getting here. But if you don't need to be use my website, I want to be using here different things. So force change password on the hacker sites, you will be get really great things. It's not important actually how you use. I was used before pretty clean, and then I realized I can do here with NetRPC. So it's already showing here with net and clear text credential, with net and clear text credential with without prompted, and with the pass the hash. If you don't have password, you can do it with your hash. So I already be using here is netrpc, and I'm gonna be show you which command I was using here, netrpc, and what you need to be do here in the password, and we have to be giving here IBANAS also for target user. So we are already got it here, right? So yes, and it can change password for IBANAS and Rico. I'm gonna be using here IBANAS and then -u, and for you have to be giving here your host the RASAC, then you have to be giving here RASAC password on the -s for the script on the DC1 on clandatu.vulnap. So we need to be creating here new password. So let's creating here new password. Okay, so let's use this password. So it will be new password for IBANAS. So I'm gonna be using here this one. Okay, so let's check it here if it's work. So failed, it says password failed to connect IPC. Let's do again. Okay, so it's look like work right now. So I'm gonna be putting here as a new password for IBANAS. So you can check it here basically on crackmap.exec, crackmap.exec SMB, DC1, clandatu.vulnap -u, IBANAS, and then -p, and give this password. Okay, so we can basically change this password. So I don't think so need to be change his password for Rico. If it's needed, we can do it here directly. So we need to be now here what we can do with this password. So gonna be using here different things here. It's because there is something running on this SSH on this Linux server. So when you check here on the 15, we saw over here 22. So there is no meaning to be hacking DC right now. Then we cannot do it. So we have to be checking here Linux server. Then I'm gonna be using here Linux server admin on be here. So I have to check here Linux admin and Linux SSH. So I'm gonna be checking here Linux admin here, and it's need to be users. Let's check it is. So they have here direct members. So it's Flores and to be Lively. So we can basically see here there is no added user we can do here can add it or IBANAS and Rico. So how we can actually checking here? So we can basically add it or IBANAS to be as Lively here with Apache Studio, Apache Directory Studio actually, and then can use for LDAP shell, and then we adding here as Linux admin. So then after that maybe we have an access here for IBANAS or Lively as IBANAS, then we can access it here on this SSH. So I'm gonna be using here Apache Directory Studio. So let me show you how I install it. You may want to be go here and download this for to be okay. So which one you want to be download? I don't really remember right now, but I looking for some articles. Okay, so let's checking here. So it's maybe no, not this one. So I follow some articles. Okay, so it's downloads for Linux. It's over here, and then you can basically upload it here on your system. So mine is already on the downloads. I think home Elliot downloads. Okay, so Apache directory. Okay, so it's here. Okay, so I'm gonna be using here CD Apache Directory Studio. So let's try to be uploaded here on Apache Directory Studio. Okay, so we have an access, and we can do here basically LDAP shell. So let me upload it here. So as you can see here, I did it before. Let's upload. So let's gather here something on DIT, maybe connection, search books or something like that. Okay, so I'm gonna be using here new. I don't actually remind here how I did it. Maybe I wanna be checking here somewhere to take my notes. I don't know. Let's see. I think I did here something different on the internet. I think I found it here before. Not sure right now, but it's look like maybe somewhere I can basically understanding is. So let me checking my note first, okay? True. I'm not sure how was I did it, but I'm gonna be show you. Wait a minute. Let me. Okay, was like here. I really don't remember right now, and I can do here maybe new. Okay, how was it? Let's remove them all first, or maybe it's okay, new connection. Yeah, I think I need to be giving here new connection. So I will be giving here connection name as clan.datu3. Okay, the host name. So for the host name, I think we can basically give it here clan.datu.vulnap on here, and it's no encryption. Maybe. Okay, so it's port need to be here. It's because LDAP. So or user. Okay, or user is Rask. Zach. Okay, so it's clan.datu. Vulnap and bind password we need. It was Starship 99, right? Where was it? Okay, let's see. So what about if I can check it here? Finish. Okay, so we have an LDAP shell access right now on the here on clan.datu3. So we just need to be basically let's go here DC clan.datu vulnap. So it's need to be take a time too much to be creating before. Let's see. We need to be go here on the first on here CN system. Okay, CN users, it's over here. That's correct. And need to be go here. After that is which password we actually changing. So it's Ibanez is over here. So we just need to be default is giving this script Ibanez as Linux admin, right? Not to be given here. Okay, so let me find it here object GUID first. It's over here, and then need to be given here new attribute, and it's important to be given here. It's because it will be important. It's actually available with user principal name. Okay, need to be do is like that, and let's say next and a lang now finish. So this is the another important things you need to be giving here user principal name as Livy. So it's because we haven't access to be here SSH user as Livy. So let's need to be work right now as Ibanez. We can create a cache for user on Linux admin. Then we can do here basically on something on here, I think. So let's see. I'm not sure right now, but we will see. Okay. Can do here anything different if I need if we didn't here as before. So not sure, and let's see. So checking my notes right now, and we are already here added is our name is user principal name, then changing is as Livy. So we have to be get here get tgt and Python file. So let me do here get tgt.python. It will be here. So cp get tgt.python because we are gonna be use it. So let me actually sublime text it here. So it's generally in packet scripts is not look like too hard. What we need to be know here something. So as we know before, we added here changing principal name type only here and the for users, and it's available to be changed here with NT principal. So we just need to be changed here as NT principal to an NT enterprise. So it's because we are running here on okay, like that for sure. It's because we are working on here to be creating here the catch on the Linux admin as enterprise. So it's need to be working right now. I'm gonna be try python 3 get tgt.python, and we need to be giving here on the for user is lively and dash dc IP for and or domain controller IP from not.txt. Okay, I'm gonna be put this then copy and paste it here. Okay, so we need to be giving here the password. Okay, so and then after this password, we can basically do it is on the like Ibanez. So which password we give it here for Ibanez, and this one. So I'm gonna be put it here and give this password. So we are basically got it here on the cage for Lively, and then we can do here right now export and Kerberos CC name for Lively, and if you're checking here KList, and then we are right now Kerberos TGT with Lively. So need to be changing here to be it's actually a configuration file on the Kerberos 5 because it's not gonna be working for sure. Let's see, Sublime Text etc. Okay, so we can do here with nano, I think. Okay, not like that. etc Kerberos configuration file. So let me checking once if it's already here, then we can access it here. Do yeah, mine is already here. So we need to be just added here. Domain real name is clandatu.vulnap and real ms as dc01 and for key dc, and I give you here default real name is clandatu.vulnap. So and then after that we can basically do here SSH and dash key on the Lively. I don't know, it's correct. Lively at clandatu.vulnap. So it's important to add it here. It's because we're working on services 2 clandatu.vulnap. Okay, so let me try to be accessed here on SSH, and it's asking us the password. So let's see, klist, and it look like it's correct. Okay, Lively clandatu.vulnap. Okay, so it's need to be weak, not vulnap. Okay, right. So let's see. Alright, so we haven't access here as Lively. So if we can check it here, pwd, we are on here and still has no access. Now we got here some the Flares and anything right different here. Let's check it here sudo-l, and so we are basically can do here root with sudo su, and we are right now is root directory. It's actually root on this services. So then after basically you are checking here, and you will be getting here flag.txt. So is anything different things here? First of all, anaconda is configuration file on the root directory, and second one is inc domain controller backup. So as basically we need to be do here inc domain controller backup, and we got it here not.txt. So it says I've been include backup domain controller before setting all password after that last breach. So it's really important to be before starting, because it's already says here it's changing password domain controller because there is some breach, and the resetting of password. So if you are finding here any password on the here on the root directory on SSH, it's not gonna be work anymore. So you need to be changing your password, trying to be finding here different way. Well, we are so chancy here because getting here registry, and there's security and system for sure. So there is really important, you know, and we need to be getting him was on my file. So I'm gonna be go here back, and I got it here active directory, and got it here ntdsid. So you know those are really important for the hash for to be root or administrator, and then we're gonna be checking here. It's not important right now. So let's get it here on the tar file, tar zcfv. It's because we are tar this, and I'm gonna be giving here tmp and let's give this error tar.gunzip. Okay, so we're gonna be save as tar.gunzip, and we wanna be tar this file. So then after we check it here tmp, and we will be so here, and this or tar file is already here, and now we are got it here. So lucky, so it's because this Kerberos file is already here, and then I already did it here before on Ghost Machine from Hack the Box. So it's not retired yet, and I cannot giving any clue, but I can basically work with this successfully. So we can basically check it here Linux Active Directory on to be on Hacktricks. So let's check it for Linux and then Active Directory. I think I got it here before. I don't know where is it right now. Directory Hacktricks. It's here, enumeration, anything pass a ticket. Yeah, that was actually what I talking about. It was on the tmp Kerberos file, and we saw here there's already here, and it's really cool. And anything here to get ticket file, and we found on the root directory. So you may want to be checked them before, but let's checking on my system, and then we can do it here and do it successfully, and for upload them as with or the Kerberos file. Anyway, so we have here Kerberos, this one. It's actually, I don't know how can I spell. Okay, so I'm gonna be using here base64 -v0, okay, tmp Kerberos 0 file, and it's look like not too much crowded. So then it means we can basically can access this on our machine, and can save it with successfully. It's not gonna be too hard. Okay, then we can use it here with successfully for the be added here. So I'm gonna be using here terminal fastly. Then okay, so there is two file, and it's actually one file and another tar.gunzip file here we have to be uploaded here, right? So what we can actually do, so it's basically you can do here for this one, gonna use it here echo, and just add it here base64. Okay, we encoded it, and let's time to be decoded right now, and we can add it here basically as ticket.cage. Okay, gonna be added here ticket.cage. Okay, so we need to be added like that. Okay, so or ticket.cage is already here right now. Then we may want to be upload this before run this. We are basically can be use it right actually. So let's check it here. I don't want to be using here scp. So let's use it here fconfig first. So we are already here on etc01. Can I use it here python 3 -m http? Okay, so let's do here. Okay, ls python 3 -m http server. Can we access this file with this? Okay, let's see. Maybe have an access widget http on where was it? It was 20. Okay, so it was 15, but we are already hacked this. Okay, it's done. We hacked this, so we are root is here, but we got some information, and we are trying to be understand them because could be really great things for to be DC. Okay, let's try to widget here. Right, so we haven't accessed directly, and we can get it here. It's over here. So I'm gonna be using here -xzf for to be it's extract it's right. Okay, let's see, and we got here, and again not a txt registry. Okay, so let's check it out here. Yeah, we are getting here all system right now. So I think it's important things is after that what we can do here. So basically things we are trying to be do here. So for example, so we got it here on my the home directory is ticket.cage. So if I'm trying to be do here export it again, and maybe can access it here SMB client, which one we are trying to be client before. So can I use it here SMB client directly? I want to be sure. Yep. So as you know, we will try dash key. Okay, so let's check in for KList before, and we are right now is services back up. And then as you remember before with SMB client, we haven't unsuccessful to be gathered here. Let's try right now. So we are already be access and extract or cache file here, so there is no needed to be doing anything for give here password or anything to be cracked here, because we have already here on the cache file. Okay, SMB client dash key DC01. Okay, DC1 clan.datu dot woolnap. Something wrong. Okay, so let's add it here in packet. I'm not like that for sure. No, it's not fun, so we can basically do here Python file. It's not important too much, so let's see. KList. Is there something wrong? Maybe. Let's see. DC1 clan.datu.woolnap. I didn't get this error before, and I wanna be ask this ChatGPT. Am I used it before? No. Here, let's see. So okay, let's go. So at will be take edge here, so I don't want to be actually do it. Well, let's see. Okay, let's do first locate SMB client.python. Not gonna be work here, I think. Let's see. I want to be use this cp right here. Okay, SMB client.python. Python 3 SMB client.python DC1 clan.datu woolnap. Alright, so we got actually here different logs file here, which one I really don't like. Let's try to be remove ticket cache here, and widget, this one. Okay, maybe can change something, and remove. Okay, so move which one is here as ticket dot cache. Maybe I got here something wrong while creating here. I don't know, so it's need to be look like that. Okay, so KList export Python 3. No. So if it's not work, what we can do here, SMB client. I'm not sure. Okay, so any other way without it? Yeah. With dash key I want to be used actually, so let's try to be use it, right? That's correct. Let's see. So KList is here. Was SMB client. Okay. Dash key. I'm gonna be use. So I'm not sure what is not work in packet SMB client. What's work here? Right. So I already did it actually. Yeah. Any other options? Yeah, it's need to be here some options actually. I'm not gonna lie. What the yeah, SMB map, right. Yeah, we can do here SMB map directly, right? Let's try. Okay, apt-get install SMB map. Yes. Right. Not sure what is not work right now, but it need to be look like a work. So I was getting here too many things on the system. So let me open my notes because I am really feeling different right now. It was here, not here, here. Let's see. Okay, so then after that's all, yeah, I was access here and get app data Roman backup Zeek and Jenkins RDG. So I was first for here and TDS from Synactive. Yes, it's over here. I fall and get some credentials here to be cracked it, right? So let me grab them my old files. So not needed. CP. Okay, so what we need to be uploaded here, this one, and app data Roman backup zip, anything new, not sure, let me check it, the Jenkins RDG, right, it's over here. So there's two files you will be getting here, but it's not work for me right now. So let's unzip here app data Roman backup zip. So we got it here roaming. So this roaming is really important to be gathered here. It's because it's giving us here domain is ID again. But let's check for RDG first. And we are already gathered here some hash, the 4 passwords, and it's look like it's giving us here on the hash. So I was talking here NTDS NTD sector from Synactive. And then it's show you how we can actually use this one. Was like here NTD sector, then NTDS-DIT on the for register system. Let's put there here, right? So I was using here on Inc. and Active Directory. It's over here, right? I'm really sure right now. Then using here NTD ICE sector for the NTDSD. And a system for on registry on system and output there which to be dot. So you will be see here on the out and then get here something domain JSON, group JSON, secret JSON, and user JSON is over here. So what it's actually doing here you need to be understand. So is parsing records of NTDS database. So we already saw here get a database from or to be Active Directory. So records are dumped with JSON format and can be filter object class. So I think it's important things to here to be gathered here. So was only here on secret JSON I think. So if you're trying to be get this try to be read it, it will be take a time too much to be analyzing it. So you just need to be looking for them. Then how we can actually use it for to be grabbing this password. Let's see. I'm not gonna be using here like cat secret. Okay, so something wrong on my keyboard, so I cannot use it right now. So was using here cat secret JSON file as before. Try to be understand, but I'm not sure how was I use it, or maybe only use a JSON. Nope. Let's go looking for group, but it's not on the group anymore. Why I have no access my cable right now? Okay, so let's look like something wrong. Great. let's see. So let's actually try to be secret JSON one more time. Then I'm looking like it was important here. To be get like DP API PW key. Alright, so it was like here, I think cat secret.json, and then get here something different, but it was like on here. So let me open. We are just needing here PW key. Let's checking for where was it. Okay, so it's over here. So we just need here for to be uploaded here. So then as you can see here, it's already here, and we are trying to be upload them. So let's see cat secret.json. Where was this PW key? One more time. We are just need to be get it here as the PW key file on DP API. Okay, PW key. Yeah, it's over here. And this is the first one, and second one is look like is correct one for everyone. So then let's upload them. Then we are just need to be save as. Oh no, okay, so let's give it here. Okay, it's not important. So okay, echo. Yeah, we need to be doing here again base64-d. So but I think there is a some like equal or just like an equal. Let's add it here as dpapi.pw key. Yes, so or dpapi pw key, it's already here. There's just need to be cracked as with this dpapi key for to be cracked. It's just basic. So the for to be using here, and the Mimikatz will be really useful, but I'm gonna be show you different things here. You may want to be use it after that. It's called here rdg inject.python from this guy is not this one actually, yeah. So we got it here dpapi lab, and the phone here something different. So there's an all too many files is here. So let me actually go back here. Okay, gets clone dpapi lab and g, and then let's go here. Okay, so we just need to be use it for Python 3. Okay, so right, so it was like a work first time, but it's not work right now. So we just need to be use it, and need to be find it here. Okay, where was or dpapi k? To be get it here, let's visiting here inc, and it could be on Active Directory. Yes. So cp, nope, inc okay, an Active Directory, and let's upload it here. Okay, dpapi Python 3 dpapi. So we're gonna be using here this one. So I wasn't using here this one before. So how was it actually possible? Right now I'm gonna be show you directly. So after you check here, there's just basically things you need to be know. Okay, let's my visiting opt file first chains ls, and okay, glendatu.youtube. So we are funny here on this sid. That's look like it's not important, right? But you will be checking here ls and roaming. You go for Microsoft, and go for after the Microsoft on Windows, and need to be here Windows. Where was it actually? I don't really remember right now. Okay, so let's go back. Okay, so let's go protect. Yeah. So we are getting here this domain SID. It's over here. Then after you check it here into the domain SID, you will be finding here this one. So we need to be gave them for correct here password. So if you are really want to be understanding it, so you may want to be checking here, try hack me Chrome, and then you will be see here how is actually Chrome it's changing your password on this file. So it will be really important for you to be understanding here DP API and dumping his password and how to save their password on here. Then you will be see here you are available to be get DP API PV key on the secret JSON, which one we got it here NTDS DIT. So gonna be using here Jenkins RDG. It's because we found it here Jenkins RDG, so to be admin hash directly. So you will be see here, and we already found it here password for administrator. So then after you wanna be running here, and you will be getting here administrator and administrator password. So then after that here, it's just basically evil does Windows RAM on -i dc1 clan data and with this password. So that was all you need to be know, and we are already hacking here on this differences. So DC and hack it, and but it was the last one. It's okay, it's not important. And we hacked this with to be MS SQL, and we hacked this with on this to be LDAP shell and Apache directory. Was working here, and another things is working with on the DC just using here DP API. Thank you for watching this video. How can I close this video? I don't know. Okay, let's use it here. I have no access right now on my keyboard, so okay.